There are estimated to be over 110 million landmines still in the world. And at current rates of clearance, it's thought that it will take up to 1,000 years to remove them all. We're building an explosives detector to speed up this process. I don't know what that word landmine conjures up for you, but for me it's an explosive. It's a device which is stuffed full of explosives, which someone has put under the ground and set to explode when someone steps on it. Unfortunately, thousands of people every year do step on these landmines and they do explode. And we all know that we need to be better and more quicker at removing these landmines. But with current technologies, there are some problems. Current technologies, like for example metal detectors, are subject to what we call false alarms. So yes, you detect some metal in the ground, and that may well be a landmine, but it may also be a tin can, which is why we at King's College are working on an explosives detector. So the technology we use, what we do is we send bursts of radio waves out into the ground, and we listen for the signals from the explosives coming back. And this isn't like radar, where the signals bounce off the object. The signals are absorbed by the object, and the signals we get back are very specific to the frequency of the material. And this is what we call resonance, and it's just like that old parlour trick of the wine glasses, making wine glasses sing. Where you're putting energy into the system by rubbing the wine glass, you get this beautiful tone at a single frequency back out. And if you have different levels of water in the wine glasses, you hear different tones. This is what we call different resonant frequencies. And we exploit this to make sure that when we receive a signal, it's at a frequency which is specific to the explosive we're looking for and comes from nothing else. And that's great, but in order to really sort of deliver on this and to prove to the people at the front end who are doing a really tough job of detecting landmines that this is a viable way to speed up what they're doing, safely speed up what they're doing, we need to take this technology out of the laboratory where it is right now into the real world. And so we need to carry out what are called trials. And up to now we've had some great support, and we've brought this to the stage where we're ready to go to trials. But Ban Ki-moon, the UN Secretary General, the outgoing UN Secretary General, has this great quote. He says that the world is overarmed and peace is underfunded. And it often is a matter of funding. And though the support we've had so far has been great and has been essential for getting us to where we are, now that we're ready to go to trials, we need a little something extra. We need you.